Typically, most states have a method for contractors and suppliers to receive notification that the original contract falls under a terminated or an abandoned contract. If your client receives one of these notices and has an unpaid claim, it is possible that their lien notices and affidavit deadlines might be altered or even accelerated. If you happen to represent an owner, you will need to determine your state's requirements on your client if their contract with their general contractor has been terminated or abandoned. So, for example, Texas does have a statute that's very specific to this, and I just have provided it to you to give you an example of what I'm talking about. So there is a statute in the property code that gives you a list of what must be in the notice of termination or abandonment. And this is important because if we don't have correct notice of termination or abandonment, then I can't formally notify my client or tell them what it is that they should do. And if they get one of these, it does affect usually the lien rights. So if your client gets one of these, it's important that you go and look it up and make sure, have they done any work? Do they have, for instance, any specially fabricated materials that haven't gone on the job? Do they qualify for any profit that, pursuant to their contract, that kind of thing. So this is just one of these odd pieces of information that, probably doesn't happen that often. But when it does, you need to be aware that it might have some implications that that affect your client, and you don't want to miss the deadlines on it.